Hey everybody, fundraising. Like I said, our insurance is more than likely, I'm like 99% sure that our insurance will not pay for him to have the surgery in Minnesota simply because it's out of state. They may pay for it in Cincinnati because it is it's the closest large children's hospital, the Cincinnati Children's Hospital, to where we're at. So, it's a possibility, but Cincinnati hasn't said he needs the surgery yet. They're still in the evaluation process. It's ongoing. So, in the meantime, we've decided to start fundraising because we really would like for him to have the surgery in Minnesota. If he has to have this big, huge, scary surgery, we'd like for the experts to do it if at all possible. That would be our number one choice. If we want that to happen and his insurance won't pay for it, and we said, okay, fine, we'll pay for it, how much is it? They won't give me an actual amount. They have specified, I've heard different numbers from different people, and they range from $300,000 to $650,000. And we would have to pay the whole thing up front. Just one big, payment. Obviously, we don't have that kind of money. We've never had that kind of money. We will never have that kind of money, I'm sure. So, even though it seems pointless, it seems like a huge undertaking that will not really get us the amount that we need, we have to try. I told him from the beginning, my husband Dan, he's sitting right over here in case I point. That's, I'm talking about him, he's over there.
Hi.
We have to try. We owe it to our son to try. We'll probably fail. More than likely we are going to fail because that is a huge amount of money. But we have to try. So, we don't know anything about fundraising. We decided, we want to do this the right way. We need an organization to hold us accountable and make sure that the money only gets spent where it needs to get spent. And Minnesota actually suggested that we look into COTA, C-O-T-A. It stands for the Children's Organ Transplant Association. We contacted them, and they are actually helping us with the fundraising. They're giving us guidance and materials, and like I said, they hold us accountable. All the money that gets donated we can only use that money for transplant-related expenses. What happens is when someone makes a donation, they make a donation to COTA in honor of Shade. And it's sort of set aside for him. They have the money, and then when we say we need to travel to Cincinnati to have the surgery, or to Minnesota to have the surgery, our travel expenses we would pay and then give a receipt to COTA, and then they would reimburse us. The cost of the surgery, of course, though, is the main thing that we're trying to get the money for because it's just an insane amount of money. And if we get that, they can just write a check directly to the hospital and we would never even touch the money. So we wanted to do that so people would have peace of mind in knowing where the money is going, knowing that we're not just going to use the money for whatever we want to use it for, that it's all set aside for a purpose, and that purpose is to help Shade with this transplant. The other thing is they are a 501c3 organization, which means that donations are tax deductible to the fullest extent of the law. I don't know what all that means, but I'm sure some of you do. And especially if you give a larger amount, obviously you're going to want a receipt so you can write that off on your taxes, So we felt that going that way was the best for lots of reasons, but that's the direction we went. So we're going through them. We have a website, COTA for Shade F shade.com. I'll put it below. There's blogs on there that talk about all kinds of stuff. There's pictures of Shade. There's a video about Shade and his story so far. That video is also on the YouTube channel that we started for all of this, called Lots of Love for Shade. I'll put a link to that too. And then he also has a Facebook page, Lots of Love for Shade. And how we came up with that name is Shade loves to laugh. He loves to tell jokes. He'll walk around saying "lol." He'll tell you a joke and then he'll go "lol." And so we wanted to try and do something with the letters LOL. We decided on Lots of Love for Shade because it's LOL and he loves that, but it's also, people showing their love and support for him. And on the Facebook page, we put funny things that he says. He has Tell Me a Joke Tuesday. We put a video up of him telling a joke. We have flyers for different fundraising events that we have coming up. Find out all about that. But if you would love to donate, and we would love for you to, go to COTAforShadeF.com and you will see a button on the side where you can donate. It's safe. You can do it anonymously if you wish. You don't have to leave your name. You don't have to, I never see who donates unless they want me to. If you put your name and I see it, then I know who it is. But you can put anonymous, you can leave it blank, and then the amount is also anonymous. I don't know how much. I see the thermometer go up when people donate, but I don't know who donates what. That's anonymous to me as well. So if you want to give $1, we are more than happy to receive that $1 for Shade. And if you want to give $5, if you want to give however much, however little, every single donation is appreciated, and every single one means something to us because it's that much closer to getting him what he needs. And unfortunately, we can't do that for him right now. We're trying, we're in the process of trying different things, but this is one of the things we're trying. If you're interested at all in any of that and following along with any of that, go to the COTA website or the Facebook page. That's why we're fundraising. That's how we're fundraising. Every little bit helps. I get discouraged because it is so much money, but at the same time, it's like, if 300,000 people each gave $1, that would be $300,000. Yes, that's a lot of people, but if you tell your friends and then they tell their friends and then those people tell their friends, and $1, you could change somebody's life for $1. Think about what you spend $1 on these days. It's not much. You can't even buy a pack of gum hardly anymore for $1. There's a lot of things, $1 doesn't buy a lot, but for $1, you could help a kid. You could help a smart, funny, loving, amazing child to get a surgery that he needs to help him live a better, longer life with less suffering. That's what it's about. So if you aren't so inclined, go to the websites, check it out, share it with your friends. On Facebook, we post a lot on Facebook, and you're always welcome and encouraged to hit the share button. Like is good. We like the like button, but the share button is where it's at, because that's how you get your friends to see it, and then they can share it and their friends can see it, and we can spread it all over. And if enough people see it, and if enough people feel it in their hearts to give $1, then we got it. But yeah, I don't like to ask for help. I'm not a person that likes to ask for help. I like to take care of things and keep it in the family, and we're his parents. We are responsible.
It's our responsibility.
Right. but this is too big and we need help. So, but that's all for this video. Like I said, go check out the links and I'll talk to you all again. Bye.